Hello! Hello, hello. Hello, Internet. I have missed you all. Man, what a roller coaster of emotions, and still the roller coaster keeps going. It's nutty, it's crazy, and everyone knows it. I mean, it's a global thing, and we're all going through it. But I couldn't. I wanted to wait till I was feeling much, much better, and I do, thanks to science, thanks to medicine, thanks to technology. But so many thoughts in my mind that I want to get out there. But also, as what I always like to do, is answer your questions, whether it be about my day, about a certain tweet, or about web design, career, or how do you do this in Webflow? I love answering those questions. Thank you to everyone who's in the live chat right now. Evo, Mao Design Studio, Pablo Cortez, Malcolm. Thank you all so much for the well wishes. That really means a lot because, to be honest, and I'm always honest. I try my best to be as honest as possible. It still feels hard to show vulnerability beyond web design and Webflow for me to show vulnerability outside of the web design space on the internet. And so when I did that tweet, when I realized that I am just sick and I have a fever of 103, it was nearing 104, I was like, should I even tweet this out? Like, I feel like I'm just crying for no reason when other people are having worse problems. And that's how I am, you know? And then when everyone started to respond to it, I was like, whoa. I even got some DMs of people asking me if they can help in other ways. And I was like, yo, this is more than a community. This is something I can't explain. It's just so nice of real people on the internet. And this no code community is more than just making things on the web. It's actually caring about other people. And then there's my wife. Yeah. no big props to my wife. She helped me through it. She took care of Nova and me. Oh man. But yeah, roller coaster of emotions. But I'm glad you all are here. Hope you all are socially distancing, staying at home, and doing your part. Alan, I'm glad you're back as well. I'm glad you're in this chat. But yeah, so some things that I had on my mind as all of this is going on is this type of event really brings out the truth in people's hearts. You can see what their true intentions are, because there's no way to hide from an invisible enemy, one that we do not know yet. Is cold calling the best way to get started as a freelancer, especially if you can't niche down? Yeah, I'll answer that one soon, Malcolm. But yeah, the true heart of people, like when it comes time for these type of things, or when this happens, I notice that there's people who are giving things to people who need it the most. And then there were people who are taking things from the people who need it the most. And you see people being more empathetic to people, and you see people not being empathetic at all. And it's like, whoa, it's there's no longer a gray area. I can actually see the realness in people, the truth. And to me, it is just beautiful and sad. I mean, like this one tweet I just saw from Greta Sia. Let me see. Let me change on my desktop real quick. Yeah, Greta Sia, she posted So Webflow gives 3 months free hosting for COVID related websites, but the best GoDaddy can offer is 24% off a 5-year domain. What? It's like in a time like this, you need to give more. If you're healthy and you have enough, you give. That's how we humans progress, right? Right? Yeah, and that was just one of the things. And then and just another thing that keeps breaking my heart is people not being able to hug their loved ones. That was that. I see these pictures of people being they're being respectful of being socially distant, and so whenever they want to see their relatives or even their grandparents or whatever, they have to have a window between them, one person in the house and the other person's outside, and it's like, dang, man, I get very emotional about people. It's another reason why I love teaching, is because I love to see that aha moment when people go, I get it, and now I'm gonna build stuff with this new knowledge and teach other people how to build this stuff, because I want them to see that aha moment as well. And then, yeah, maybe I'm just rambling, but we're all in this together. And like I said in my tweet long time ago, long time, it's pinned on my Twitter account. Let me go to my pinned tweets. There you go. So, yeah, made on Earth by humans. And like I've said, just like everyone else, I was made by my parents. I was raised and influenced and taught by other humans. And every day, choices I make affect everyone else, and vice versa. All the choices that you all make in chat and everyone around you, everyone in the world, they affect me. And so everyone affects everyone, and that point is more obvious now. So every little choice matters. And I think that that thought came to me when I was watching an old episodes of Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson, when he said something as small as the flapping of a butterfly's wing can affect the weather. And I was like, yo, what? And then it just started to click, like everything is connected to everything. And another quote from Neil: we're all connected to each other biologically, to the earth chemically, and to the rest of the universe atomically. So, I mean, if you're making a website, now bringing it down to like web design stuff, if you're making a website, every choice you make, every pixel that you put onto your project will show up on someone else's screen when they visit the website. How do you want them to feel? Do you want them to feel confused? Do you want them to feel, or do you want them to enjoy themselves or find the information that they're looking for to get to the goal of the project? And on the flip side, when you're handing off a project to a client, you want them to feel like, wow, I'm walking into a new house and it's so easy to navigate through this house and move furniture around and just lay in it and enjoy this new house that I paid for, that I paid someone to build for me. I like this. So everything matters, even for us designers. And last thing I want to say is, during this whole scare of me getting sick, was when I had to figure out, okay, let me get this Teledoc app. Teledoc app, awesome, cool. I installed it. I installed it, And then I put in my information, and then I logged in, and I requested. The whole user experience was beautiful until I requested an appointment, and it said you'll be in a waiting room, but because of COVID, uh, it's gonna take a couple of hours. I'm like, okay. And then it said we'll email you or text you when it's 10 minutes before your turn is up. I'm like, cool. So I'm sick in bed, and the waiting room app, I'm like, am I allowed to close it or not? And the camera's on too, and it's kind of overheating my phone. So I'm like, okay, I'll just put it on the nightstand and keep it plugged in and wait, because I got that confirmation email saying, hey, you're next in line. And I left it next to me, and for a whole hour I was waiting with the app open, and I'm like, the heck is going on, you know? And then I canceled it. I was like, okay, well, I'll try again tomorrow. And I turned back on. And next day I made an appointment and the teledoc, and there's no indicator of where you are next in line or indicator of how much time it'll take. And I already know appointments, there's no such thing as a set time limit per appointment, so you know when you're gonna be seen. But somewhere in the programming language or whatever in the app, there's no there was no way. The first time I got the notification of, hey, you're next in line, I guess it was wrong. And then this next time, I had the phone next to me, but I didn't have the app on, and I was just waiting for the email or the text message to say, hey, you're next in line. I slept through the night, and I never got a text or a confirmation. So it was like 10-12 hours. I was like, crap. Thankfully, there was my local medical local medical center actually has their own, and I was able to get a call from them through the video, and it only took 30 minutes. So that one worked, and so I was able to get medicine. I was super duper happy. So, whew, let's see here. Reading chat. Hi, Austin. Yes, I hope you're feeling better too, Austin. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. Hello, Philip. Thank you so much. Let's just get into questions. Mao Design Studio, we never experienced something like this before. I mean, our generation, even our parents. As a freelancer, I'm used to being at home with my wife, but not like this, not forced. I feel the same way too. It's like, this is not any different, you know? I hardly go out, but now I'm being forced to stay indoors. Okay, I can handle this. But now, I guess the anxiety of not knowing and reading too deep into these news stories, it just scares me. I honestly, I have anxiety. Like, my dog's getting old. I get anxiety if he does any little thing different, and that keeps me awake. But now, all of this, I'm like trying to stay calm, and talking to you all makes it much better. So thank you for being here. So let's get to some questions. And if I don't get any questions, hey, you can just watch me work on my website I'm rebuilding. I started to rebuild it at the beginning of this year, and taking a more slow approach. But then things happened, and now it's like taking a longer time. Austin, I got an appointment to chat with my mental health doctor next week. Yes. Downloaded Headspace 2 to try it. Yeah. Good on you, man. Glad you're doing well. And someone named None. Oh, and I noticed, Evo, how you get verified on YouTube? You have a check mark. That's cool. Anyways, first question was Malcolm. Is there a best way to cold calling the best way to get started as a freelancer, especially if you can't niche down? Um, Honestly, Malcolm, that's a great question, and I I've never cold called. I don't know if that's the best way. To me, to me, what I've done is I've went around and asked friends, "Hey, do you need a website?" And I would do it for free as a way to practice, and then their friends would tell their friends like, "Oh yeah, so and so made my site," and then they're like, "Oh, I want a site too." And then the more I practice doing free sites, and the more of a more of people saying, "Hey, Nelson did this," I'm getting the word out that it's me who did it. People started to trust me more, and then with that trust and that skills that I started to build up, then I'm like, all right, the next person would have to pay up, and then so forth. And then you start to see how much you're really worth, because each project you charge more. Each project you charge more because people aren't paying for your project. They're paying for your skills. They're paying for your expertise, your knowledge, and the way you treat people during the building, during the interaction of the whole project. Because you're not just building a website, you're building a relationship, and you're teaching your clients how to maintain their site. So but also, if you want a cold call, you know there there is something on university.webflow.com, the freelancer's journey. Let's see here. Getting clients. Yeah. So there's a whole course of how to get clients, and then there is I think sending a proposal. Yeah. Let's see here. I'll put the link below. But yeah, you can try that way. There is one of these videos talks about cold emailing people, but you first have to do the research. Oh, okay, it's right here. So sending a proposal. This is the part. So you do the research first on the type of client you're looking for, and then you know another way to do it is what Rand is doing, which is pretty cool, is Pimp My Website. So he has a series of videos on his YouTube channel called Pimp My Website, where he's redesigning websites and explaining why he's designing in such a way. And I don't know if he just hands it over or does he make them pay or something, but like that's another way to show off your skills and kind of sell yourself, because you have to sell trust. To me, that's the more important thing. And when I work with clients that I like, it's a team game. And so whenever I'm talking to clients, I want to make sure that I talk to them face to face, never on phone, never on email. If I email someone or if someone emails me, I'm like, all right, the next interaction has to be a Zoom call or a video call of any sort, because face to face adds more trust. Well, yeah. You trying to break into the industry? Yeah, go for it, man. Do free things, and now is the time to do free things. Now's the time to build something for someone. And because if you're branding yourself saying I'm going to sell hand sanitizers at this moment in time, if you're like, hey, I'm going to sell hand sanitizers, no, you don't want to sell hand sanitizers. What you want to do is, hey, I'm giving away hand sanitizers to the people who really need them. Email me for people who really need it, and then I'll verify that they really need it, and then we'll we'll send them a pack. It's kind of like what Webflow is doing right now with free hosting. People are emailing our support team to for free hosting, and then our support team verifies, and then we give them a coupon code or something like that. I don't know how they're doing it, but yeah, do good stuff, everyone. Let's see here. Thanks, dude. I have a silly question, but I'm struggling how to do this. How do you do a responsive search box? Not a silly question. Can you show me an example, Ariel, of a responsive search box? So I'm guessing, let me just do a new project. I have so many projects on my dashboard. Lots of nonprofits and charities started to get PPE to doctors too, which is, yeah. Not a problem, Malcolm. And thank you for being here. Also, what's been going on? So I know that there's a couple of Webflow updates, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to try them. Now I forgot what they were. But let's see here. Responsive search. I'm guessing bringing in a container and a search box. You just drag in the search, and there you. Wait, why did that go to the top? That was weird. Did you see that? Yo, look at this container. And then if you drag in a search box inside of it, watch what happens to the container's margin at the top. Oh, okay. Never mind. Was that just... Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. Dragging a search. And it's already responsive because this doesn't have a width applied to it. And so it's just... There you go. So I'm not sure what you mean, Ariel. But... Yeah. Show me an example. Yeah, if you have any like beginner questions about like width, min width, max width, or should I just go over that right now? I don't know. Up to you guys. Or I can just show you the site I'm trying to build. Nope. Where is it? I'll have to whimsical. Oh, it's on my other account. Hold on. Whimsical. Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to do something. Oh, there's a bug. We just found a bug, everyone. I've experienced the same bug with other elements moving on canvas recently. I can show you a current project I'm working on. Search kind of crushes my drop down. Yeah. Send me post the read-only link. And if you can't, just DM it to me. But yeah, so here's my wireframes for my next site. And I actually started from... Hold on. There we go. I actually started from here. I wanted to take a content first approach. So... trying to talk about my mission, my passion, and what I'm doing with my site now is I finally found the niche that I want to work with, the type of person that I want to contact me. I haven't found it until recently, and it totally makes sense. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. Wait. You guys still see me, right? Hold on. Is my stream health is poor? Why is my stream health poor, but OBS says it's good? You guys see me? Hold on. Okay. Good. Hey, Blaze. Okay. YouTube is saying it's poor. Yep, still see. Okay, cool. We'll just ignore what YouTube says and just keep going. Okay. So what I did for this approach to redesign my site was the same approach that I learned from my wife when she redesigned her site, and I learned from her. I'm like, oh, now it makes sense. Talk to the people that you want to hire you. And so first I talk about myself, like, hi, I'm Nelson, and then that's my hero row, and then my next row is who I am and what I specialize in. I'm a visual developer who specializes in building websites using no-code tools, Webflow, Zapier, the WASM stack, the WASM. Yeah. So, and I thought about, like, what if the icons of each of those tools like came down as you scroll down, and then, like, as each one gets into the browser, it like pulses a circle, like, poof, of the color of the brand. So Webflow blue, Zapier orange, Airtable the Airtable red, and then member stack light blue. Yeah, so something like that. And then also somehow talk about who I am behind the whole digital stuff, which is a father of a star, husband to Jessica, and an adult fan of Lego. And then show off what I've built with no code tools and some of my concept projects, and then testimonials. So I started getting more and more testimonials, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I should actually do this. So, yeah, I'm putting that into this. Here's my wireframe. Hey, the read-only link is too long. Can you DM the link, Ariel, to me on Twitter? Cool. Yeah. And so this is what I came up with. And so it was hero row, and then somehow the icons, and then I wanted to do a thing where it's like if you hover over each of these, it's a different background looping video. So like if you can imagine, like, father to a star, I'll probably find some video of Nova's little feet walking or something like that, something cute. Husband to Jessica, so a video of me and Jessica, and then me building Lego. And then still trying to figure out this part, like how I want to show off projects. And then constant projects are going to be super simple, just cards. But here it's going to be the desktop version, the tablet, and then mobile. And this is some sort of, like, for Mission Avenue Bar and Grill, it's going to be like a burger or something. And then Sherpa Energy Squares is going to be their energy squares. Evolve Cinema is probably going to be a film reel or something. I don't know. Still playing around with it. And then testimonial. And then my sell. What I'm gonna sell. And so this is gonna be sticky. And so as I scroll down, these will start to scroll while this is sticky on the left. And this explains, like, why are you down there? Go up. This explains what I want to do, or what I do. And there. And here's the thing I want to ask you all. No, I don't have a Twitter. Let's see here. Can you post? Let me see here. Let's see here. How else can you send me a link? Maybe through my YouTube community page. Are you allowed to? Is that... Can you publish in here? Wait, no. Can you send me something in here? I don't know. Oh, and I've been drinking so much Gatorade. Oh. Oof. All right. So this is a question I wanted to ask you all. I have a long list of Instagram DMs, Twitter DMs, emails, YouTube comments, and I'm not trying to flex or anything. I'm just saying that a lot of people want their questions answered, and I wish I can answer everyone's question. Like, how do you do this in Webflow? I love answering that. And so I was thinking, and let me know if this is wrong, but like, if someone asks me to create a custom tutorial, right? Which is basically what I'm doing. Like, hey, how do you do this in Webflow? Oh, let me make a custom tutorial for your question. You know, do you think it's wrong to ask for a donation for that? Thoughts? Opinions? You know? And it's the same thing like, what I'm thinking of doing too is like if I go on live stream, there's that super chat button with a $sign. Like, I'm thinking in the future, hey, if you want me to do your thing, like for example, Ariel, how do you do this in my project? I'm happy to do it, you know? And I don't expect anything back. I just want you all to learn. But, ooh, look at that. Lost frames. Yes, ask for payment. Okay. I'm not the type to ask for money. I feel bad. But at the same time, I hear my friends saying, no, you're worth it. People will pay, and I'm like, I don't want to make them pay, but at the same time it's like that is my time, and so I'm always conflicted in my head because I'm always wanting to give as much as possible. I was thinking of doing a Patreon, but then again it's like, you know what, I don't want people to be paying monthly when, like, if I'm not available to do stuff monthly. Like, what if I miss something? It'd be too much pressure, you know? Like, I guess right now it'd be too much pressure for me to like constantly do stuff. Sometimes I get anxious when I don't post a video on YouTube. I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna unsubscribe and they're gonna hate me because I haven't posted for 2 weeks or something like that. But okay, I'll start off slow. Maybe Patreon in the future, but cool. So even I talked to Connor Finlayson over at Unicorn Factory, and he was like, man, you should charge monthly or something like that, you know? I was like, oh, so like do a Patreon. He's like, no, do your own Patreon on MemberStack. I'm like, oh, and then like I kind of backed down, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it this way. So start with donations first. Philip, let's chat. It's a long conversation. Okay. Leave your PayPal email after each video. Or buy me coffee. I have an account there. I've never used it. The buy me coffee thing. Yeah. So I'll probably put buy me coffee or something. Does buy me coffee let you put like a text box or something or a message? So someone could like put like $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a message saying anything. Then that'll be easier to do than a button, and then I have to do some sort of Zapier thing. Huh. Okay, cool. Thank you all. Yay. All right, so that's that first page. Did I do a second page? I don't. Didn't. I did. Yeah, there we go. And so what I wanted to do was, for my about page, it would just be me recording a video about my story, and then people want to read more into it. This will be sticky on the left, and then as you scroll down, it's just a timeline, probably pictures or something, maybe. Going down here. And if you haven't used Whimsical, Whimsical is a really cool wireframing app. Oh yeah, whimsical.com, their marketing site is built on Webflow, so yay! And yeah, so it goes down the years of my career, and then after that, my contact page, I didn't really know what to do. I was like, I'll probably put a Calendly embed here in a picture and call it a day. So that's what I'm doing. But YouTube should pay you. Oh yeah, well, I'm running YouTube ads, and I'm wondering if if I get more donations than the ad revenue, then I'll probably just be like, okay, turn off ads. That's cool. You signed up for Twitter just to send that message? Cool. Let's go look. Doop. Whatever you want to pay, Ariel. There's you'd be my first super chat if you pressed on that $sign button. And then I'll end the stream and not answer your question. No. See, it brings the true heart this time of year. I mean, this world event. Anyways, so this, you want to make it responsive. So it's doing this. I see. So what would Nelson do? Hold on. So what am I thinking in my head right now? I'm thinking the user. First of all, okay, hold on. Sorry. I got sidetracked in my head. I'm getting annoyed by this right here. It's 1 pixel off. Hold on. -1 margin. -2. 1 or 2? There. Okay. Whew, much better. Yeah, your drop down right here is 1 pixel off. It was annoying me. So you need to fix that. All right. Oh, Austin, I'm gonna have to give you that $2 back, dude. Thank you so much, Austin. Oh. Okay. So, dude. Yo, Philip. Okay. Dang. So this is what Twitch streamers feel like? Thank you. Wish I had... Now I have to, like, download Stream OBS or something where, like, you see some sort of animation happen whenever someone does a super chat or donation or something like that. Whoa. Okay. Anyways. So that's the first thing. So you want this search to be responsive. Now what I'm thinking is this a site? You want... Hold on. Did my wife just call? Check Slack. Oh. Jess is feeling sick. May have to cut stream short. Sorry. Oh no. I just did. Check Slack. Alright, I'm gonna have to answer this one question. And I guess it's my turn to take care of the family. Okay, stay calm. We all got this. Let me answer this question. So are people wanting to search? Is this a site that people are truly searching for things? If so, you want to make the user experience easier for people. So when you go to Amazon's website, the first thing you see is the search bar. They hide all of their departments in a mega menu. So what I'm saying is I'd put this, because of that, I would put this first. Or first. Yeah. All right. Or even right next to the brand. You know, if people are searching for something, you want to give them a faster way to do it. So probably put it there. But I'm going to put it back for now. Okay. And that's good. That's good. But what do you do when it gets too small? So from here, either I would replace this with I would replace it with an SVG of a magnifying glass. Okay. And so let's do that. So first thing I would do is I can't upload images, but I will make a div as a placeholder for an image. Okay. So let's see here. Can I put something in search? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. So let me put both of these inside of a div block. And so in mobile, I would hide it. Okay. And then when I click on the magnifying glass, I would show it, but using flex. So it's in one row. Okay. And so that's one way to do it. So let me put another div block inside. And we'll just pretend this is search icon. 50, 50. 50 too big? Ooh, Webflow's getting buggy. I put 25 and it's not going to that size. It's weird. So let me add. So I don't understand why this is not. That's so weird. Okay, is it because of Webflow adds 75 for divs that have nothing inside of it? I think so. So I set those to 0 to force it. So I can do like 50-50 or something like this, right? And then we can pretend that this is the search icon. And so when the page first loads, we want this to be hidden. And so what we can do is add interaction to this. So this search icon, which only shows up on mobile. So I would go here and the search icon, turn it off for desktop and tablet. And then here, I would turn it back on. And so this search icon plus mouse click, start animation, and say show search. So when I click on this, I want this search icon to just disappear. And I want this div block that's holding my real search bar to show, but using flex. And then there we go. All right. Now, it probably won't help that it gets smaller. Oh, we need a close version too. Man. Now it gets more complicated. Because, like, if you go Like say if I turn this off for now, turn this on to flex, this would actually need to be somewhere. What would I do? Nav menu. Because I don't want to put the search inside of the nav menu. I wouldn't do that. I want to make sure it's accessible. Probably take up a whole row. Let me see here. Oh, it's in a grid. Interesting. That makes it more fun. Hold on. I'll get to you soon. Hold on. I want to put this on a second row. Like if I were able to just go like this, put in second row and go like this, boom, easy sauce, you know? Like this would just be like full width. So something like that. And that way, it's always there for people who are searching. Yeah, that would be my approach. Okay. So, dude, Blaze, come on, man. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You don't have to, but man, I feel like I need to donate all this to a charity. Man. Don't cry on stream. So, I would take this approach instead, where I would take it out of the nav menu wrap. Okay? And make sure that it's like... Make sure that... Let's see here. There we go. So I would take it out of the nav menu wrap and have it like this, right? And then when you go here, you can set this to manual and push it over here. So your grid is 2x2. And so that's still cool, you know, and making sure that this div block is 100%. And then here, it's that full row. And then here, it's that full row. So actually, you don't need that search icon. You're good if you have it on the second row. I think that's what I would do. But if you still want to do the hide and show, I showed for mobile experience, if you want to put like a search icon here, then you can have that in here, and then it'll hide and show the search bar on the second row. No, I wouldn't be good for president. Yeah. Have an icon, click, and have the search bar. Drop down, push down. Oh, wait. I even have a YouTube video about that. Hold on, let me look. YouTube. Let me search. Search bar. Expanding, collapsing search bar. Hold on. An error occurred? Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, I did one. Okay, cool. Yeah. So if that doesn't help, that one right there. Okay. So I'm cutting this stream short. I'm gonna take care of the family. Family first. Thank you all so much for the donations. That's a first for me. I didn't expect any of that. And I'll never expect it, but keep it if you need it. I mean, this is just me wanting to help, and thank you all so much. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay indoors. Let's keep in touch in Twitter at the Pixel Geek. Truly, truly love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for everything. Let's stay healthy together, all right? And so, as always, make the web beautiful together. See ya.